Some coworkers are a pain in the butt. My coworker said I grabbed hers at work. Here's my side of the story. Last year, I worked at a theme park, and they place you with hundreds of workers, but generally, I never had problems with anyone. Until a few months into my job, my boss calls me into the office, and she looks mad. So I'm like, oh, because I'm late again. Instead, she says, Ashley from HR would like to speak with you. Everything I'm about to say is word for word what she asked me. So I sit down, and Ashley's like, hi, John. How are you? I'm good. How are you liking your job? It's a job. How are you liking your coworkers? They're okay. Are you touchy with them? Hey, yo, I smell something fishy. Come on. Ashley from HR is asking me if I'm touchy at work. So I'll tell her straight up, what is this about? Does the name Jordan ring a bell? Who? At this point, I'm panicking. Because who is Jordan? So they pull up Jordan's face, and I'm like, oh, I remember working with her. Her grandpa died on shift, and she had to go home early. I feel really bad for her. How's she doing? So, Jordan has filed a case against you for groping her at work. Oh, okay, screw her. I hope her grandpa dies again. After Jordan filed her report, the company launched an investigation on me. The whole time, I had no clue. The problem is, by the time Ashley called me in, they had interviewed everyone for months. And each time, Ashley would tell them I was grabbing girls at work. So even though I didn't do anything, the investigation alone made everyone think I did.
I know what kind of man you are.
Rumors spread so far, everyone had a different version of the story. But what I'm about to tell you is exactly what happened between me and her. You see, one day, I was working in a small booth with Jordan. And if you've ever worked in food service, you understand that you might accidentally bump into somebody, but that's what it is, an accident. Despite her huge forehead, Jordan's brain didn't understand this. And as she was standing in front of me, I reached down to get some cups below her, and the side of my hand slightly grazes the side of her hip. Immediately, she gasped and says, oh my God, John, what are you doing? I looked her dead in the eye and said, girl, relax. I'm grabbing cups, not you. She immediately filed a sexual harassment report that night without asking my side of the story. And after 2 months of investigation, can you guess what they found? Nothing! Surprise! Despite the fact that I was proven innocent, HR still treated me like I did it. Okay, John, I know you got off easy, but if you'd like to brush up on your Friday reading, please familiarize yourself with our sexual harassment guide. You might learn something. Say I did it one more time, I'm gonna touch you next. My case was completely dropped. My record cleared, but it was too late. Later that night, I went home to tell my roommate, Chad, bro, guess what? You grabbed that girl's ass at work. What? How did you know that? Becky's been telling everyone about you. Who's Becky? I'm so glad you asked. This is Becky. She's about to ruin my life for the next 2 years. When I first moved in, Chad set me up on a 2-man with him, his girl, and her roommate, Becky. Chad told me Becky was the sweetest girl ever, and she was totally feeling me. He couldn't be more wrong. The girls shared a bedroom, so my mission was distract Becky long enough for Chad to make an opening. If you know what I mean. So I'm talking with her, and on the couch, everything's going great. Until I moved closer and I put my hand on her thigh. Immediately, I could tell she was not feeling it. So I backed off and took the L. But when Chad got back, he asked me how it went, and I told him, nah, I'm cooked. Did you at least clutch? It was just an awkward date, and after that, I never saw Becky again. Until, you see, Becky wasn't actually a sweet girl. In fact, she was the opposite. She was the type of girl that would love drama. She loved it so much that she would start rumors at work just because she was bored. I can only imagine, once she heard about me, she was like, oh my God, he touched me too. People randomly stopped being friends with me, and I had no idea why until I found out they worked with Becky. And she didn't just warn people about me for a few weeks. 2 years later, I came back and she started texting people that I was hanging out with, warning them about FYI, he's gross. The worst part is she totally believes I touched that girl because of our awkward date together. So to this day, people are still spreading rumors about me, and as a guy, it extra sucks because there's literally nothing you can do to make yourself look less guilty. If a girl accuses you falsely of touching her, who are they gonna believe? Because why would anybody make that up? Attention! It's because they want attention. And so Jordan, Becky, I hope you got all the attention you never got growing up from this video.